And joining us now to talk more about this and other topics, New York City Mayor Adams. And Mr. Mayor, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. It's great to see you both, or speak with both of you.
Exactly.
Well, wonderful. We're so glad you're here. You've made getting guns off the streets a top priority. What's your reaction to the Supreme Court's ruling on tightening regulations on ghost guns?
So important. When you look at that, we removed close to 21,000 guns off our streets during this administration. I cannot tell you how many times I've been in a hospital speaking to a parent or loved one. You never get over it. It's traumatizing. I remember at the beginning of the administration, an 11-month-old baby was shot in the head and sitting in the hospital with her parents. A ghost gun does the same thing as any other gun. It takes lives, it destroys families, and this was the right decision by the Supreme Court.
Yeah, a lot of people feeling the same way, Mayor. Meanwhile, Mr. Mayor, last night, President Trump, as you know, said he might outlaw by executive order sanctuary cities. It is in New York State Constitution. That's who we are and what we are. As if the president is already infuriating many New Yorkers, as you know, there is a big statue out in the harbor that shows who we are. When you became mayor, you proudly said, "We are a sanctuary city." What's your reaction to this?
And we should be clear, we are always going to provide for New Yorkers, no matter who they are and where they come from. We're going to make sure that they will always go to the police if they need help, educate the children. We did 40,000 migrant and asylum seeker children, make sure that they are able to receive health care as needed. And I think that that is the heart and soul of who we are as a city, and we will continue to do that as a city.
Mr. Mayor, let me ask you this. When was the last time you spoke to President Trump or members of the administration about the city or even the status of your legal situation? We know that a judge has already pushed back your April 21st trial date.
Well, I do not communicate with them. The lawyer speaks with the Justice Department as appropriate. Now is in court. And my lawyer, Alex Spiro, is communicating. It's in the judge's hands, and that is the deference to the judge. He's going to take the next steps in this case.
And what about sanctuary cities? Have you spoken with the president or his administration on that issue?
Our administration is communicating with how do we provide resources for everyone that's here in this city, and like we're going to continue to do so. And whenever there's any challenge to the finances we need, we're going to continue to communicate with the administration.
Have you talked directly to him, like with congestion pricing or anything having to do with the city?
No, not at this time.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, in the history of New York City, there have been very few times when an incumbent mayor has had all of these opponents in the primary, and I know you know there are a lot of people who want your job. If you don't win the Democratic primary come June, will you run as an independent candidate, for instance, in the fall?
Well, I think that if we are really honest in what I've done in the city with my team in the last 3 years, you remove this really bogus case, as my attorney would state, and I think some of the text messages that came out recently that no one thought would be revealed, of using gymnastics to go after the most important mayor, what I believe in the entire country, is the city of New York. So, you know, many people thought that this was going to harm me to the point that I was going to step down. But no, I'm going to step up. My North Star is serving the people of the city. I committed to do that when I was a police officer, state senator, president, now I'm the mayor. And if the competition comes, I have a record to run on. I'm really proud of the record. You take this blemish away, and you will see that we recovered this city on every level that a city should be recovered on.
If you lost the primary, would you go in as independent in the fall?
We're still analyzing how we're going to move, and I'm looking forward to speaking directly to the people of this city on how I'm moving forward. I am going to continue to run for the mayor of the greatest city on the globe, and I love my job every day.
Well, Mayor, I know that Lee Goldberg actually has a question for you. We've been talking about opening day today. Lee?
All right, Mr. Mayor. So the forecast calls for big crowds tomorrow. Sunshine about 50. Saturday it could be 80 at first pitch. I know you must be looking forward to opening day.
I am, and we were up at Yankee Stadium today with the Mets, and when you look at the economic boost, $900 million both teams bring to the city. But it's not only that. As I stated today, it's the memories. You know, you draw on these memories during difficult times, and you know, we're looking for the season opener to start a new year of great memories with families and friends and loved ones.
There
Thank
you
you,
go.
Mr. Mayor. Appreciate it.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Well, baseball brings everyone together, even if it's the
certainly
Yankees
does.
and Lee Goldberg. So
Well,
there you
Mr.
go.
Mr.
From
Mayor,
Boston.
thank you so much for joining us today and for
Thank you.
answering our questions.